I knew a lot of the ranch riders before they were actually the ranch, so they were just family to me. So when they started the 8 hunts, I was just kind of there. This would be 30 years that I've done it. I missed 1 year, but otherwise I've made every hunt for 30 years. But it started out as just a few of us in our field, kids, and every year it's grown and bigger, so every year we have to do more and more. And in the early days, we didn't have plastic eggs, so we had to boil them. So everybody would get raw eggs to take home, and for a week your house would stink of boiled eggs. Your fingers would be stained with dye. It was really hard work in the beginning. Before they would let me do the food thing, just to raise extra money, I would always grab somebody to help, and we would go around to the different brothers that knew him and say, hey, I got a Big Bob challenge. 1 year he had to get up in front of everyone and sing I'm a Little Teapot. And then the last one we did was I made him and Dwyer wear hula skirts and coconut bras and do the hula dance in front of everybody. Which Bob was always a good sport about it. He didn't like it, but that year I raised $400 and some odd to see him in a hula skirt. So, but then once Bob passed away, you know, there were a few sad years there, and then I got permission to actually get Clancy's Cafe up and running. And the reason we named it Clancy's Cafe once I was able to get it started was for Bob. I mean, Big Bob was the president. He was the founder of the club. The first egg hunt was for his daughter, Lainey. And when they said I could do the food thing, to me, that was a way to keep Bob's name alive. I have a great big 16 by 20 picture I always put out of him. And anybody who comes up, we explain, this is why it's Clancy's Cafe. Big Bob started this for us. Some of the kids that started coming when they were real little, like Ashley DeVour, Jan used to be president, his niece made the front page of the paper 1 year, and she's now a mother. Her baby's almost a year old, and she'll bring her baby to the hunt this year. And Big Bob's daughter now has a 4-year-old, and she still comes to the hunt every year. So it's really neat to see all these little kids, because that's just amazing. And I think we're creating a circle of giving. And yeah, everybody should do something to give back, I believe. And if this is the only thing we all do, well, it's not a bad thing.